עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל, ואמרו
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Ooh, that is a beautiful intro. You know, I just love seeing that intro with the music and letting everybody know what's coming up and happening. This is just so fantastic. Cantor Gurney, great to see you. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you, David. Shabbat Shalom to you as well.
And Shabbat Shalom to everyone watching either on Facebook, on our website, on YouTube, all those kind of wonderful, fun, and fabulous things. Cantor Gurney, very excited about this Shabbat. I'm very excited. Can I tell you why?
Excited about Shabbat, but
that's true.
Even
you got me.
More special.
You got me.
Tell me about that.
Right. This is the first Shabbat post merger, where we are now one congregation joining with University and Wilshire Boulevard Temple and University Synagogue, merging together. It was just so exciting. Is this community getting bigger and better? And what better way to celebrate than Shabbat, I think.
I agree. Perfect blend of emotions, you know, and joy and excitement. Right?
I know. It's so exciting. And you know, what's coming up first? We've got a little Shalom Aleichem talking about Shabbat Angels. Look at this. We've got the angels from University, Angels Wilshire Boulevard Temple coming together. A beautiful, brand new community celebrating Shabbat as angels. What do you think? Should we open a little bit with some Shalom Aleichem?
Absolutely. I'm going to just set up our track and away we go with a beautiful setting of Shalom Aleichem. By the way, we do have another little sub-theme tonight, David, and that is we're going to feature a couple of compositions by contemporary Israeli composers. And we start with Shalom Aleichem, which is by a wonderful musical ensemble in Israel called Nava Tehillah. So everyone, please join along in Shalom Aleichem as we greet the angels of Shabbat. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharei, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Boachem L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruchuni L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seidechem L'Shalom, Malachei HaShalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech, Malchei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
All right, beautiful. Turn off the thing.
I just did it.
Oh, good. Okay, good. Speaking of angels, speaking of Shabbat angels, we have 4 fabulous angels that we want to bring onto the screen right now. These 4 angels and their families who are becoming bar and bat mitzvah. We've got Teo over here, Brandon. We've got Josh and Esther. Look at all these fabulous with their families. They're all becoming bar bat mitzvah this weekend. This is so exciting and fabulous and wonderful. Such a journey, and this is so exciting and such a blessing to be here with all of you. And they are joining us this evening to light our candles, to bless the fruit of the vine and motzi over our challah. So I'm going to invite all of you to get those things ready. I see that you have your things with you. And Cantor Gurney is going to be leading us in the blessings.
Beautiful. So let's get those matches ready, or your lighters, or we're going to light those Shabbat candles right now. All right. We're almost ready. We need to see the flame. All right. Now let's join in the blessing together. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. Beautiful.
And We raise our glasses.
We raise our Kiddush cups now, and we'll join together in Kiddush. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon inchilanu zikaron lemase v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikrae kodesh zecher yitziat Mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta v'yotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uv'ratzon hinchaletanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh haShabbat. Amen. L'chaim.
L'chaim! Good one, Sarah.
All right. And now it's time to hold your challah up.
Ooh.
And let's all join in the blessing. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. Mazel tov, mazel tov, mazel tov. I can't wait to hear all about it, to celebrate with you, to be there with you, to hear about it afterwards, all that kind of wonderful things. Mazel tov to you. Mazel tov to your beautiful families. Truly such angels. Done. You gotta turn off your thing.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. So now it's time for us to continue with a little Lecha Dodi as we welcome in the Sabbath Bride. Don, can you turn off the echo thing?
Oh, he muted me. So, hold on one second, if you will, please. Yeah. I'm ready to go.
All right.
Yeah. So let's join now in Lecha Dodi. Lecha Dodi likrat kahala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kahala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha Dodi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad, השמיענו אל המיוחד, אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ודברת ולתהילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה. מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, יבערך קומי אורי, 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 שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה. בואי חלה, בואי חלה, לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It is now time for the Baruch Hu, our call to prayer. So I'm going to invite all of us, if not to stand, and to sit up a little taller in your seat. Sit up a little taller in your seat as we continue with Baruch Hu. So now we're going to continue with the Shema.
Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Let's join in V'ahavta. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'v'chol nafshecha u'v'chol meodecha v'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi metzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובישעריך למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני Adonai Elohechem.
Adonai Elohechem Emet. Cantor Gurney. I think you have a little treat for us today for the Michamocha, something special. You want to tell us a little bit about it?
Happy to. The next piece that we mentioned for Shalom Aleichem by an Israeli group called Nava Tehillah. And this next setting of Micha Mocha is also composed by a wonderful young composer from Israel. His name is Oran Eldor. And it's a very contemporary, almost American kind of pop rock setting of Micha Mocha, full of joy and spirit. And you're going to hear a fantastic guitar solo in the middle of this setting. So I'm going to get it set up, and in a moment, we'll all be able to join in Micha Mocha by Oran Eldor. Here we go. Mocha ba'elim Adonai Micha mocha ne'edar Micha mocha ne'edar ba'kodesh Micha mocha ne'edar Norat Lord, oh say fella, oh say fella, Murati Lord, oh say fella, oh say fella.
Woo! I mean, Cantor Gurney. You you imagine Moses, instead of his staff, he has his electric guitar, and he lifts up his guitar, and the seas part, and there he is walking across this as the seas, like leading the people, instead of he's like, bow, wow, bow, wow, right as they're walking. That's what I was picturing. That was exciting. That was exciting. Cantor Gurney, you're muted.
Who did that? There we go. I'm no longer muted, but I love that. I love that vision, right, of Moses.
Yeah, it's like he's the leader of the band. That's fantastic, right? He's like,
I want to share with you, David, and all of our Shabbat listeners that the guitar solo was played
yes.
by Hank Easton. You might recognize the last name because our incredible cellist who's been playing with us for 12, 13 years now, Hope Easton. Hank is her brother. He lives in San Diego. Of course, we all love each other because the three of us, Hank, Hope, and I, all grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. We all attended the same high school. I did graduate a number of years before both of them, but such great musicians, and it's great to have them playing together on this track for this Mitzvah.
Well, look at that. Something to look forward to. Maybe, perhaps.
That's right.
One day back in the sanctuary. Could you imagine?
Right? Yeah, for sure.
Well, I tell you what, after that, Micha Mocha, I definitely need a little Sukkot Shalom wrapped around me. So it's definitely time for some Hashkivenu, right? A shelter of peace right there. Beautiful. We had one of the messages in the chat from Nancy Lurie, which she said this version gets her every time, especially when sung by Don Gurney. Agreed. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was like, yeah, agreed. I'm actually the one who wrote agreed in the chat. It was me. I got there too quickly before the other people typing in there. That was just beautiful. So now we're going to take the opportunity. Oh, you're muted, Don.
While you mentioned Nancy Lurie, who are dear friends of mine and Nancy as well, we want a shout out, a refuah shlema to Robert Lurie, Nancy's husband, who had a little foot surgery this morning. He's home recuperating, and he's going to get fully recovered very quickly, so he can get back on the treadmill and start running.
We got to make sure that we add his name when we do Mishaberach a bit later, for sure. And now we're going to take the time for some Tfilat HaLev as part of the Amidah, some prayers, meditations, and thoughts of our hearts. So I'm going to invite us all. I'm going to give you this gift of a little bit of personal time, personal reflection as we move into a silent Amidah. Beautiful. And now with that, I'm going to invite Cantor Gurney back for perhaps Yu L'Ratzon.
Yu L'Ratzon Imrefi V'Hegion Libi Lefanecha Adonai Tzuri
All right. Cantor Gurney, question for you. Oh, but here you go. Question for you. There we go. I think both of our mics are unmuted now. When is your birthday?
September the 10th.
September 10th. When was your bar mitzvah?
September 23rd.
September 23rd. Okay, so right around your birthday, right? So you knew that was going to be your Torah portion. You knew that was, I mean, quite a while in, right?
I think I knew it about 2 years before my bar mitzvah.
2 years before your bar mitzvah that you knew that was going to be. Okay. So this week's Torah portion, Shmini, interesting Torah portion. I mean, this is Cantor Gurney, you know, this is a cuckoo Torah portion, right? We have a lot of stuff in this. We have, Nadav and Avihu getting zapped for offering strange fire, and it's like whatever that means, and then Aaron's silence, and what about his sons, and why would God do such a thing? And then it pops forward to kosher laws, and this is kosher, that's not kosher, eat this, don't eat that. This is like, can you eat a locust, can you not eat a locust, right? This Torah portion is chock full of business, but we're not going to talk about that tonight. Okay, Cantor Gurney, we're not going to talk about that, but I'm still going to be talking about Shmini because of what this Torah portion means to me. Now, your bar mitzvah was just like right after your birthday, so very close, right? Yes.
Mm-hmm. About 2 weeks.
So it was my birthday just a couple days ago, actually, just a little bit more than a week ago, March 30th. March 30th, I turned 48, or more like 40 great. See what I did? Right? Turned 48.
Right.
And
1948. It's a great number.
48 is a great number. 48 is a great number. Absolutely.
Right. Establishment of the state of Israel.
So one would think that my bar mitzvah date would have been around now. Right? And in fact, this was supposed to be my Torah portion for my bar mitzvah. This was supposed to be my Torah portion, Shmini. So I was like, all right, Shmini, this is the jam. This is the jam. But, for circumstances, whatever, we all decided I wasn't going to be ready. Right? I wasn't going to be ready. So they pushed it out a few months to where my bar mitzvah was at the end of June. And my bar mitzvah portion is Baha Lotcha. Right? That's my bar mitzvah portion. Okay, so why do I bring this up? Because when that first happened to me, right, I was really embarrassed, and I felt kind of bad about it. Right? I was like, this is not the way things are supposed to be. This is not right. This is your birthday and you're supposed to have your Torah portion here. This is your Torah portion. What do you mean I'm not going to be ready? I could be ready. Like, well, look, you really didn't start, when everybody decided in your family to become bar mitzvah, you didn't give yourself enough of a runway. So yes, technically that would be close enough to your birthday, but we're going to push it out to June. And at first I was embarrassed and kind of upset, disappointed, right? Because it wasn't the norm. It wasn't what everyone expected. It wasn't what I expected. It wasn't what, was considered the normal trajectory of things. But once I accepted that and decided, like, all right, so I have two choices. I could just say, forget it, or I can embrace that this is a new challenge, a different challenge. It's not going to be the normal, quote unquote, normal, whatever that means, besides the setting on the dryer, right? It was going to be a new experience for me. And it turns out to be such a blessing in my life because I really connected to my Torah portion. It gave me more time to actually study and to deeply engage with the Torah and the Torah portion and the rabbi and the other teachers to really discuss and learn. And I'm actually grateful that what initially I thought to be a real disappointment actually turned out to be a real blessing. So why do I bring that up? Did you ever think, Cantor Gurney,
Yes,
that you would be leading tefillah with me on StreamYard, not even Zoom anymore? Like we've stepped it up. We're on StreamYard. We've got all these fancy things. We're able to chat with people. You've got the fancy microphone. We've got I've got AirPods. I've got lights. I'm over in my house. You're over in your. Did we ever think that this was going to be something that we were going to do? No.
no, couldn't have even.
And Are you doing it the same way that you were a year ago?
Not even close. A
Not
year
even
ago, I
close.
just got my laptop computer.
Yes.
Period. Right.
All right. So here's, check this out. Check this out. We had a choice, right? A year ago, we could have all just threw our hands up, and said, "Feh! Nothing we can do about this. This is terrible. We're just going to throw in the towel. Close the doors, turn off the lights. We'll see you when we can get back." Or once we accepted that things are not the way that we expect them, right? We did something about it. And not only did we do something about it, we actually grew from this experience. You've grown from this experience. I've grown from this experience. All of us have grown from these experiences that we're going through, right? All of it, no matter the challenge, because look, it's been hard. That's an understatement of the year, right? It's been hard for all of us.
Yes, it has. In many ways.
In so many ways. Painful. It's been challenging. It's been like confusing and hurtful and hard. And through each and every one of those moments, we had a choice to say, forget it, or let's just keep going. Let's try something new. And we're able to now stop and look back at how far we've come, right? It's not over, but we can now start seeing the light, things changing, getting better, right? And we can take this opportunity to say how far we've come and how proud we can be of ourselves for all of that. Mm-hmm. Acknowledging the pain, acknowledging the challenges, acknowledging all of that. Like university and Wilshire merging. When university members, when they first were thinking about it, like, what? Is this really a thing? And for us at Wilshire, wait, can we do this? Is this going to be okay? Right? It can be scary. This change. I'm confused. I'm not really sure, but it's happened. It's happening, and it's happened. We have a choice. We can embrace, right? Or we can say, "Feh." We're not going to say "Feh." We're going to embrace, and we're all going to move forward beautifully, right? Through all of this. So, Cantor Gurney, I kind of actually look at this Torah portion and Ba'alotcha, both of them as my Torah portions.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I look at both of them because one is a reminder of confusion, fear, and change. Mm-hmm. And the other is the tempering of all of those. And in fact, switching my outlook of all those things to more blessing and power and, you know, kind of like a responsibility. So I think for all of us, right, we can use this time now to kind of take a deep breath, look back at how far we've come, acknowledge the change, acknowledge the problems, acknowledge the challenges, but just acknowledge how far we've come and use that as strength to move into a big and bright, beautiful future. So with that, I want to tell everybody Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, and we're going to move into that future together. I love it. I love it. So now, I would like for us to take the opportunity to think about those in our lives who may be in need of healing. Whether that's mental healing, spiritual healing, or physical healing. If you are thinking of anyone today, I invite you to share those names either in the chat, as well as in your hearts, as we continue with the Misha Berach prayer for healing.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Imotenu, may the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Beautiful. We add to all of those names. Muriel Blankford, Karen Ludwig, Faith A. Gomberg, Helen Mayer, Bruce Johnston, Millie, Rob Shep, Melissa Pugash, all of those in need of love and peace. Amy Jo Friedman, Lynn Weissman, love you, Linny. Gabriel Galiff, Jeff Garr. Oh yeah, Jeff, our main question asker in Torah study. And all of those, we keep each and every one of them in our hearts. So with that, it's now an opportunity for us to share some brief announcements before we begin to conclude. Let's see what we got here. I know that there's a couple of fabulous things coming up. Maybe we can throw, Torah yoga. This is fantastic with with Cantor Carrot Spencer Shapiro. Cantor Shapiro was with university and now just part of the entire Wilshire Boulevard Temple University family, which is fabulous. I love learning with her, so it's going to be great to do a little Torah yoga with her. We also have Hevra Torah with Rabbi Stanley Davids Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. where we could do a little Parshat Shavua Torah study before our services later on. What a character, super fun. Now we also have, look at this, Wilshire Fitness. Wilshire Fitness Mondays and Thursdays at 9:30 in the morning. Wilshire Fitness, 9:30 in the morning, Mondays and Thursdays. A lot of fun. Get your sweat on, it's good. It's important. It's like La'asok b'divrei Torah. To get busy with Torah, we got to get busy soaking ourselves in Torah, soaking ourselves in sweat to exercise, take good care of ourselves. Then we have, of course, guided meditation, again, with Cantor Shapiro, Tuesday, April 13th at 9:30 a.m. For all of these fabulous programs and more, please, please, please look to the website. Check out your emails. You're getting your daily emails from Wilshire Boulevard Temple. All the fabulous things that happen every day of the week. If you're not getting the emails, please get onto the website and email us from the website to let us know that you're not getting the email so we can make sure you get that. Also, for those of you who may not be members yet of Wilshire Boulevard Temple, but you are enjoying some of our offerings, come check us out. Membership, we're always open and to welcome new people to join our community. I think that's pretty much it. Did I get them all? Cantor Gurney, did I get them all?
I think you did. I don't think you missed anything.
Good. Fabulous.
Other than the mitzvah tomorrow.
Yes, five B'nai mitzvah tomorrow. Yeah, me personally, I'm officiating 10, 1:30, and 4. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Right? It's just so beautiful. It's just so beautiful.
Right.
5 B'nai mitzvah tomorrow.
A lot of joy. A lot of simcha.
A lot of joy, right? This is exactly what it's all about. So now we're going to take the time to think about those in our lives who are no longer with us. We will first hear the names of those who have died in the past 30 days, the past Shloshim, and then those names will be followed by those who the memorial of their death, the yortzeit of their death, fell during this past week.
Mary Ann Fenster, Marshall Gelfand, Doug Gerson, Vera Halpern, Barry Kesser, Yusuf Mabubianfard, Michael Portis, Cantor Jody Schechtman, Honey Schulman, Margalit Zadok, Nate Adlin, Clara Adler, Uri Adler, Siegfried Adler, Milton Agay, Winifred Anderson, Moses Armel, Alvin Astor, Roberta Bear, Les Michael Bateman, Lori Bumwall, Leslie Bell, Evan Bennett, Joseph Barrow, Leslie Bluestone, Ronald Blumpkin, Benjamin Checkanow, Sam Cooper, Sarah Cutler, Soraya Delha, Gordon Dishler, Betty Delinko, Lawrence Allen Dresser, Abba L. Conan, Victor Eppert, George Epstein, Musa Farhadi, Mary Jane Fate, Simon Feldman, Beatrice Ferris, W. Ben Finkel, Harold Freilich, Ben Freilich, Ivan Freystat, Eugene Friedman, Etu Fulop, Fanny Gilberg, Ethel Gold, Lillian Goldberg, Sophia Gray Goldman, Minnie Gordon, Annie Greenwald, Bernard Greenwald, Teresa Grossblatt, Morris Gutterman, Rose Hamburger, Edward Harbert, Emmanuel Hoffman, Mitchell Jarko, Ethel Kane, Rose Carrots, Mitchell Carlin, Emma Knopp, Zacharias Knopp, Robert Konov, Lynette Kurtzman, Morris Lee Kurtz, Bob Cute, Louis Lackman, Barbara Landown, Lester Majoffis, Alice Rose Malin, Thelma Marshall, Sally Ruth Mayer, Helen Mayers, Edward McNamara, Marcus Marin, Belle Miller, Leonard Miller, Samuel Miller, Jack Mizrahi, Nathan Nordell, Ben Pivo, Gertrude Pollock, Albert Rice, Ruth Resnick, Arnold Rosenthal, Betty Rosenberg, Myron Rosenbach, Rose Rosenthal, Philip Rossman, Paul Ruxin, Max Sanders, Ethel Schatz, Bernard Schiff, Linda Schneit, Simon Schwartz, Rita Sibalski, Elsie Scharf, Christina Siegel, Ian Siegel, Mayor Silverman, Linda Geller Silverman, Odell Silverstein, Jay Small, Bella Steyer, Jesse Steingold, Stephen Sturman, Olga Stock, Justin Herbert Strawgate, Semyon Weinstock, Pauline Wax, Philip Wexler, Sidney Weisberg, Evelyn Weisman, Joy Wexler, Stephanie White, Julius Zellman, Norman Zellman, Edward Zimmer.
We add to those names all of those who have died defending the United States of America, all of those who have died defending the state of Israel, all of those who have died as senseless acts of terror around the world, all of those who have lost their lives during this pandemic, COVID-19, and all of those who have no one to say the mourner's Kaddish, the mourner's prayer for them. And this being the week of Yom HaShoah, remember all of those who have lost their lives and all of those countless who also have no one left to say Kaddish for them. We remember them and we say for them. And finally, if you are thinking of anyone else today, or if I have mispronounced a name that you know of, I invite you to put some names in the chat, as well as say the names in your heart as we continue with the mourner's Kaddish. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה. ויאמר דברה חירותי וימליך מלכותי. בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם ומי ומיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה בריחו. לאלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה, תושבחתה ונחמתה, תאמירן בעלמא ואמרו אמן. יהי שלמה רבה מן שמיה, וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום ממרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל. יעשה שלום, יעשה שלום, שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. Shabbat shalom.